Alright, so here goes round 3 of the PTC GO tournament with, I guess, Electric Tool Drop. I'm not sure what to call it. It's like Manectric Garbodor, but the trouble is Tool Drop, of course. Round 1, we played against a Size Toad Manectric Crobat deck. It was actually pretty close. I made a couple misplays there, but we were able to get out a win. Round 2 was like, I don't even know, like Reshiram, Keldeo, Kirim. And now we're playing against Dustinator 777. Call heads. We have the advantage too. That's not good for him. We get to go first. Very nice. And let's see, what is he playing here? Alright. I mean, our turn one's pretty good. There's a Shaman. We'll put a Floatstone here. We can Ultra Ball, discard an Ultra Ball, and a Verse Seeker. Here, grab a Shaman. Yeah. No, we could grab Jirachi. Hold on, is Jirachi in here? Why am I going for Shaman? We don't have a supporter right now. So yeah, we'll go for Jirachi. Put down Jirachi. Use Stellar Guidance. Search for an N. This is why I like the one Jirachi in here, because you can do this turn 1. Play the N. Oh, we whiffed a supported the whiffed a energy, just like last game. Retreat to a Manectric. And here we'll just end our turn. Next turn we can just play the N. Hopefully draw into an energy. There's a Verbic City Gym. Which is good that he put down that early so that way we can win the Stadium War. That we see a Floatstone coming down. The big question is, it seems like it's going to be a Toad deck. I think it was like Water Psychic, if I remember correctly. I already forgot. Everyone's got these cool mustaches online though. My character needs a mustache. Can we give my girl character a mustache? And we see a pass here. We get a Link, we get a Mega Manectric, and we have to play an N. It's the only real option here. And oh man, we get a Link. We'll Shaman, drawing 2 cards. We get an energy. Nice. So there's an energy, and here we'll just end our turn. And let's see what happens here. We get another energy. We start Turbo Bolting. There we see a Laser, Tails. And does my opponent have another Pokemon or not? And if he doesn't, we'll just Turbo Bolt for the game. We don't have another energy in the discard pile. I wish we did, but we don't right now. Headringer going out to Jirachi, which kind of fuels our tool drop. Here we see an Ultra Ball discarding Enhanced Hammer Floatstone. I mean, this is like a big sign that it's like definitely Garbodor, or Shaman, or Toad. There we go. So we see Shaman here, draw into 6 cards. Crushing Hammer, Tails. Okay, sweet. Let's see here. Does he have anything else? I mean, we really haven't seen anything else. Must have been going on to the Shaman here. Okay, I'm kind of maybe he's playing like a we see an N there, and this hand. All right, we see another Crushing Hammer. Tails 0 for 2 right now. Sorry, buddy. But we don't right now have an energy to actually Turbo Bolt. Here we see an Ultra Ball discarding Life Standard Enhanced Hammer. Come on, Seisma Toad. Seisma Toad. There it is. There he comes. The one, the only Seisma Toad. Alright. So let's see what my opponent decides to do here. He actually leaves the Shaman in the active spot. Which doesn't matter. We have garbage right now. We'll put the Rough Seas down. Heal our Manectric. And we'll put a Muscle Band down to the Shaman before he Quake Punches us. And here we'll just end our turn. Man, energy withdrawals right now is real. Team Flare Grunt. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's a pass here. We'll Rough Seas. We got a head ring on the Toad, and here we'll just end our turn. That seems like a good play. All right. So let's see what my opponent does here. I probably should have retreated to this Manectric. Here we see an AZ picking up the Toad. And Toad comes to the X spot here. Does he have a DC? He does. So we'll see. We'll start seeing some Quake Punches here. So my turn. We'll retreat. Yeah, retreat to Manectric here. We'll just Rough Seas. And here we'll end our turn. So this way the Quake Punches don't really do anything anymore. And this way you can't play Team Flare Grunts. There we see another Quake Punch. My turn. We're going to Rough Seas. End our turn. We're just waiting till we draw a course. We draw a course, we'll be really good. A Light Center would be cool. Here we see a Verse Seeker. Going to grab. Oh, his only supporter here is N. Well, you could play AZ, pick up a Shaman, and then putting it back down. Team Flare Grunt actually. Okay. Yep. I thought he was going to AZ as Shaman, but he decides not to. He'll Rough Seas, end our turn. Just wait until we draw into something. Alright, another Quaker Punch. This is exciting now. Rough Seas, end our turn. And since he put down the first Verbank, as you see, we could probably win this Stadium War. Most Toad Garb decks only play like, you know, three Verbanks for sure, but since he already put one down, we can win the Stadium War as long as we don't top deck a Juniper. Here we see a Xerosic getting rid of our tool. Not that big of a deal. I'll just manually Mega Evolve if I have to. Here we see another Quaker Punch. My turn. Rough Seas. Pass. Let's see what Destinator has for him. What he has this turn. We saw Water Energy actually go down to Shaman too. Laser. Tails. Now the poison damage start racking up. Turn by turn, barely. Rough Seas. End our turn. Oh, it's so exciting here. But once we get Mega Manectric rolling, we should be okay. Here we see a Sycamore, discarding DCE, Flare Grunt, Crushing Hammer. How many Crushing Hammers is he down? 1, 2, 3. Okay. We see a Floatstone going out to the Toad. And Ultra Ball, discarding Burst Seeker and Sycamore. Another Toad coming out to play. And we'll just see another Quaker Punch. Does he have a Verbank? Nope, no Verbank. So here, what do we top deck? Juniper. I'm actually going to hold that in my hand right now. I don't really want to play it right now. I don't want to discard both these Rough Seas. I mean, a lot of these cards are pretty much useless. But here we see a Band go down to Toad. Here we see a Sycamore. Okay. We see a Garbodor coming down, Muscle Band to the Garbodor. Now we top deck a Lysander, we actually bring up this Garbodor, which is bad for my opponent here. We see a Quaker Punch, we're down to 70 HP. And alright, so we get the Rough Seas, we can heal. And here we can just play a Mega Manectric. Alright. So 9 cards left my opponent. Are we even going to attack? Can we just win by decking out my opponent? Here we see a Laser, Tails. Will we see another Verbank come down? That's the question here. And if he doesn't, we can just free retreat this Manectric here. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to retreat this Manectric to this guy. Rough Seas. Here we'll end our turn. Opponent has 8 cards left in his deck. I mean, if he has a Lysander, that could be a good play. We can't see my opponent's discard pile. It probably just broke the game. Every time I click on my opponent's, like, either one discard pile right now, it kind of, like, freezes the game up. As you see right now, it's at 8:33. Hopefully we connect back into the game. That'd be really, I'll be really upset if we, get disconnected here, because it's it's kind of a close game, but not really. I mean, we're both at 6-6. He has 8 cards left in his deck. We have many energies left in our deck too. We just have to draw into them. Hopefully everything will be okay. Please don't DC me. I'm just waiting here to see what Destinator does. I imagined if he has a Lysander, that'd be a good play. Bring up like Jirachi or something. If he doesn't, then I'm not really sure. It just depends what it's in his hand. It's, you know, it's always impossible to tell what's in his hand. But we're just gonna sit here and I'm inactive. No, I'm not, Cammy. Don't do this to me. Alright, sweet. So here we're Rough Seas. Put a Lightning Energy onto Manectric, and here we'll just end our turn. We're slowly getting there. 7 cards left my opponent's deck here. Verbank City, yes. So now we can actually Juniper and get rid of all this stuff in our hand. Alright, nice. So how much could Tool Drop do? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, we can actually Tool Drop for the knockout. But here I'll put down the Rough Seas. We'll play a Juniper. That's fine. I'm fine with that. And, oh, what? We whiff hard. Alright, so here we'll just end our turn. I guess next turn I'm just going to Lysander this Garbodor since it has a Muscle Band. And to see what opponent does, we see a Headring going out. Oh, into our Manectric with the energy. Don't do that. Come on, Destinator. Be nicer than that. Here we see an N. Alright, we get a Light Energy on the Manectric. We can start Rough Season some more. I guess we can play Juniper. Let's see what our top deck is. Here we see a Toad with the Band coming to active spot here. We see a Quake Punch for 50. Here we'll play a Rough Seas. Put a Lightning Energy onto the Manectric. Trying to debate if we even Lysander here or not. Because he has a Muscle Band on him. So yeah, let's just Lysander up this Garbodor, and here we'll just end our turn. Let's see what he does here. 2 cards left in his deck. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're just trying to see if we could deck him out or not. He probably has more Verse Seekers for AZ. I don't know. I can't see his discard pile, so it's a mystery altogether. But next turn, we can put energy down to the Manectric. We can start Turbo Bolting. And man, we can actually take a knockout with Tool Drop. Here we see a Verse Seeker. Let's see what he just... If he grabs a Lysander here, brings up a Jirachi, that could be trouble. But I imagine he'll probably grab an AZ. Nope, grabs an in here. Okay. If he ends here, he'll deck out. Oh man, my opponent decks out here. But here we'll put down an energy. Let's at least take a knockout. We'll Verse Seeker for Lysander. Lysander up a Shaman. Retreat to Manectric. And here we'll Turbo Bolt for the knockout, and we'll put one energy onto this Manectric here. And there we go, we beat Toad Garb. You can see why Toad Garb kind of struggles beating this deck, because you kind of just heal yourself with the Rough Seas. They can't really do anything. And yeah, there we go, victory screen. We only attacked once that whole game, and we won just simply by Rough Seas and everything. And we got 15 tokens here. Let's see, stats. I mean, he dealt 380, but we healed 510. You can see why the Rough Seas are so good in this matchup. I mean, just me holding onto the Rough Seas and waiting, just waiting and waiting. We could have Junipered forever ago, but I mean, he was only Quicken Punches for 30, and we could just Rough Seas it all. His turn, punch 30, Rough Seas, heal it off. And yeah, that's how we won there. And you can see why Manectric can easily beat Toad. I mean, we didn't even attack and we can win there. But hopefully you enjoyed the series. Game 1 and Game 3 a little bit more exciting. Game 2, not so much. But you can see why Mega Manectric is a great contender for Worlds. It's one of my top plays right now that I'm thinking about playing here, especially with the Tool Drop Trubbish, so that way you can actually beat fighting decks. I'm not sure how great of a play that is. It seems kind of cool. The only thing I kind of want to hear right now is a Shrine of Memories, so that way you can Shrine of Memories either a Soul Laser or a Tool Drop. But we'll see if I can find a way to fit one in there. But hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, let's see what I won real quick. What's our prizes for winning here? I don't think it's anything really because it was a coin tournament. Yeah, just a trophy and three tournament tickets. But hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for watching this tournament series. I hope you learned something new about Mega Manectric. I hope you have a great day. Alrighty, bye.